87-year-old Jo Ann Altsman is struck down by a heart attack.
I knew that this was the big bang.
Only Lulu, a pot-bellied pig, senses that something is wrong.
If Lulu hadn't been in my life, I'd be dead.
Pigs. Normally at home in the farmyard. But for Jo Ann and Jack Altsman, Lulu, a Vietnamese pot-bellied pig, is a much-loved member of the family. And they're all off on holiday.
Joanne, are you sure these are the last of the bags?
Yes, that's it.
Did you remember everything?
Yes, I made a list.
What about the sandwiches?
They're in the back of the car already.
And Lulu's lead, did you remember that?
It's already on her.
We had an old mobile home on Lake Erie, which is a beautiful lake and a nice beach. Lulu always went to Lake Erie with us. We went every weekend because my husband loved to fish.
Come on. Come on, girl.
She's part of the family.
Good girl. Let's get in the car. Come on.
So, Lulu, are you ready to go on vacation?
Lulu joins Jack and Joanne on all their family holidays. She's a much-loved companion. But as events are about to show, they will soon see Lulu in a very different light.
How you doing, Lulu? You doing okay back there, baby? Good girl. Yeah, we'll be home soon. She is good in the car. Never gets
For the
tired.
Altsmans, keeping Lulu as a pet was never the intended plan.
We gave her to Jackie, our oldest daughter, on her 40th birthday. About 10 days after she had the pig, she brought her with all her paraphernalia and said, "I'm going whale watching for my birthday. Would you watch Lulu?" And history was wrote.
Their daughter never came back to pick Lulu up, so Joanne and Jack adopted her as their own.
She was wonderful company. And Lulu was very spoiled.
Yeah, here's a treat for you.
Pot-bellied pigs have individual personalities like people do, and they're extremely intelligent.
If you compare the intelligence of pigs to other animals, they're pretty smart. They're very crafty, they're very creative, they're very emotional, and they can learn complex tasks very fast.
Very good girl. Oh, you're getting smarter and smarter every day. Good.
I never really trained Lulu to do anything, and she could do just about anything. The first time, a couple times, I couldn't figure out who turned the television on, and she would press the buttons until she got the same channel every day.
Pigs are very friendly animals, and they bond with humans really closely.
Is this your pet?
Yes, this is Lulu.
This is Lulu. Hi, Lulu. Hi, baby.
She loved affection, especially from people that didn't know her. She'd go up and she'd just lay up against them.
They love attention, and they love the company, and when they're treated well, they become your really best friend, like a dog.
You take her for a lot of walks?
We go for a walk every morning.
Very nice.
So they get very attached to human beings very fast.
Well, bye-bye, Lulu. Bye-bye.
The Altsmans arrive at their holiday home in Lake Erie.
Come on. Joanne, you get Lulu out and we'll go in.
Okay, come on, Lulu. Let's go, baby. Come on. See if you remember this. Yeah, come on. There you
Let's go.
There, remember this place? Yeah, it smells like home, doesn't it?
As morning breaks over the holiday park, Jack gets up early to go fishing. Lulu normally goes everywhere with Jack, but today it's a boys-only adventure.
No, Lulu. You stay here. You stay home with Mom. No, come on.
Joanne lies in. Unknown to her, her heart is on the brink of failure.
After you.
Just a pleasant day.
Very nice day. Great day to be fishing, buddy.
Yep.
Let's throw them in.
$10 says I catch one first.
$10, you might as well just go ahead and give me the $10 because you never catch any fish.
Yeah, that's what you always say.
I just brought you along to row this boat.
We went out and we hit a couple spots that we knowed was fairly good to us before. And finally, the fish would start biting.
Whilst the lads enjoy the fresh morning air of the lake, back at the holiday park, Joanne's day is about to get off to a horrifying start.
When the alarm went off for me to get up, I couldn't get up. I was very lightheaded. I had this terrible pain down my left arm.
Joanne is having a heart attack.
Due to a previous heart attack, I knew that this was, as they say, the big one, the big bang.
Joanne's heart is not receiving the blood it needs to survive. It's a critical situation.
Every time I tried to get to my knees to crawl, to go to the door, I'd pass out.
Every minute counts. If Joanne doesn't get medical help within the hour, the damage to her heart could be fatal.
I couldn't use my left arm for support because the pain was so severe.
But with her husband out fishing and too weak to reach the phone, Joanne is on her own. Lulu instantly comes to her side, sensing something is terribly wrong.
Help! Somebody please help me! Somebody please!
Lulu was right there right away, and she was just pestering me and kissing me and crying, and I'm laying on the floor. And I thought the poor girl wanted to go to the potty, and she needed to go for her walk. Here, she was trying to get me up. She was kissing me and crying, so I'd get up off the floor. She knew something was wrong.
Lulu was getting information from seeing her, smelling her, and hearing her, and was putting it all together and saying something is wrong. I imagine that there was an odor that was a stress odor due to the change in sweat, say, from Joanne, and that Lulu just had to do something. I think it would be entirely reasonable to think that Lulu was going, well, something is wrong here, and I need to go find someone or somebody who could help.
It's the moment Lulu the pig turns animal hero. And she's come up with a cunning plan. Lulu trots away, taking a familiar route she and Jack walk every evening to the local shop. She heads towards a road. She knows she's not allowed to cross it, but Lulu has other plans.
Sure, she had seen cars stop in certain situations. So I think she was just putting two and two together that if I want to get the attention of someone who could help, I need to stop a car.
Lulu stands in the middle of the road waiting for passing traffic. But despite her best efforts, the cars just keep driving on by. With no one stopping to help, Lulu heads back to check on Joanne. Joanne is now in excruciating pain and slipping in and out of consciousness.
When I'm laying on the floor, and this pig is putting this big homely head over mine, crying these tears, somehow Lulu knew I was dying. I just more or less gave my life to the Lord, and I'm asking God to please take care of everybody in my family and asking for forgiveness and for someone to take care of Lulu. And I'd say, go night-night, Lulu, and Lulu would disappear.
Sit down, baby. Go night-night. It's okay.
Worried about Lulu, Joanne tries to get her to calm down and go to sleep. But Lulu is having none of it. She's on a mission to save Joanne's life. Lulu continues to go back and forth between the road and Joanne for over half an hour. But still no one stops to help.
The fact that she couldn't get the attention of a motorist, went back and checked Joanne, went back to the road, went back, tells you that the whole scenario is in her head. She has an intention, and her intention was to get help for Joanne.
As Joanne lies collapsed on the floor, all hopes now lie with Lulu and her desperate attempts to stop a passing car. Time is running out for Joanne. If help doesn't arrive soon, she'll be in grave danger. "57-year-old Jo Ann Altsman is struck down by a heart attack. Only Lulu, a pot-bellied pig, knows something is wrong.
I didn't know that she knew that I was in dire trouble. I just kept telling her to go night-night.
Okay, baby.
I wasn't afraid of going to be with the Lord, but I didn't know what was going to happen to my family and Lulu.
Lulu has desperately been trying to get the attention of passing motorists for over 30 minutes, but to no avail. But Lulu's luck is about to change. Now she has someone's attention, Lulu needs to alert them to what is happening to Joanne. As remarkable as it sounds, somehow Lulu urges the stranger to follow her.
What Lulu did was amazing, but it would not be beyond the cognitive or intellectual power of a pig. She was on a mission.
Lulu retraces her steps, leading the man through the holiday park and straight to where Joanne is lying.
Hello? Excuse me.
I hear this really heavy banging. I'm thinking like an angel has come. And I was pretty desperate by then.
Ma'am, it appears your pig's in distress.
So am I. I'm in real trouble here. Please call an ambulance. Please.
I'm still laying on the floor in a lot of pain and worrying why Lulu's in distress. I don't know for sure that this kid went and called the paramedics. I'm just praying that he did.
Lulu refuses to leave Joanne's side. Within minutes, help arrives.
happens to you today?
My chest hurts. My chest really hurts.
It really hurts?
Yeah, I came in here and I couldn't get to the couch.
How long ago did this happen?
I don't know, maybe, half an hour.
What's your name?
Joanne?
Joanne, we're gonna help you out here. We're gonna put you on some oxygen.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay, why is there a pig in the room, Joanne?
That's my baby, Lulu. Please take care of Lulu.
Is there someone we can leave Lulu with?
My next door neighbor.
8 miles away on Lake Erie, Joanne's husband Jack receives a phone call from staff at the holiday park.
Oh my God, she all right? All right, tell her to hang on. We'll be right there. I'll be in as fast as I can. All right, thanks.
What's the
We
matter,
gotta get
Jack?
going. Joanne, she's in trouble. We have to get going in.
Reel
Come
it
on,
up. Let's go.
I don't think you could explain how you would feel. You know you had to get back to shore just as soon as you could.
Worried he might not see her again, Jack rushes home to be with Joanne.
That was the main thing that I was thinking of. Get to my wife, make sure she's okay.
Back at the holiday park, Joanne is still in a critical condition. Lulu never leaves her side, continuing to stand guard as Joanne is put into the ambulance.
She didn't know where they were taking me. She wanted help, but she didn't want them taking me. The doctor that rode in the ambulance kept telling me I was dying and to leave the oxygen on and stop worrying about the pig, which was very hard to do, by the way. Now I'm saved and I'm worried about Lulu, and I keep asking the nurse to call the campground and see if Lulu's all right. I mean, she worried about me and saved my life. I had to worry about her.
But the hero pig Lulu is being well looked after by a neighbor. Thanks to Lulu's quick thinking, Joanne is lucky to be alive. Doctors tell her that another 20 minutes delay would have been fatal. Lulu's actions that day went beyond just instinct. If it weren't for her bravery and the quick thinking of the stranger that called 911, Joanne would not be here today. The young man has never been found.
Several different publications and television shows put rewards up for this young man. And I'd like to adopt him. I mean, the man saved my life. My pig saved my life, but the man saved my life. And at least bake him a cake, and he has never come forward.
It was left to Lulu to receive all the accolades. As details of her heroic actions were revealed, she became a national hero.
Guess we're gonna meet now. Some heroes of the four-legged variety. And there's Lulu. A pot-bellied pig came to the rescue when her owner had a heart attack.
Everybody in the world was ready for a good news story, and Lulu happened to be it.
Ran out to the main road, threw herself in front of traffic, playing dead.
Lulu knew she was going to be a star.
Someone stopped and followed her to see what was wrong.
Outstanding. Lulu really knows how to bring home the bacon, huh?
But as with many a young star thrust into the limelight, for Lulu, fame turned out to have a much darker side.
When you become famous, everybody feeds you. The young man from Channel 2 brought her chocolate-covered cherries, and all the kids were bringing her jelly beans and gummy bears. But see, everybody that fed Lulu thought they were the only ones that were feeding Lulu. And so she just ate herself into a heart attack. And so she died at 6.5. I still haven't got over it.
The amazing story of Lulu is not the only time that pigs have turned animal hero. there have been other reported events where pigs have used their high intelligence to save humans from danger.
It doesn't surprise me at all to hear that there are a number of stories about pigs rescuing humans. They're highly social, they form close social bonds, and they're very trusting and very loyal. So if I actually were to think of animals who would rescue humans, pigs and dogs would be right up there because of their social nature. I would say the strength of the bond, the allegiance, the loyalty was a factor in Lulu doing what she did.
If Lulu hadn't been in my life, I'd be dead. When you attribute to a homely pot-bellied pig that she saved my life, people are just say, oh, come on now, or whatever they're thinking, or they just grin and think, yeah, right. She truly saved me.
Next time, 80-year-old George Mitchell is trapped in a flood during Hurricane Katrina.
I thought it was going to be a routine storm.
Only his dog Frisky can save him from drowning.
Frisky actually saved my life.